Good afternoon, everybody. Daily investment advice is now just $6.99 per month. I want to bring this to you guys' attention because this is my service that I've been working on. I built this from the ground up, and I want to show you guys some things that I think you're going to like. This is institutional grade research that can help you as an investor. And it's only $6.99 per month, guys. We're talking 23 cents per day. All right. So stop losing money on bad investment decisions. Get the exact same research tools that Wall Street firms pay. You could argue thousands, right? If you think about a Bloomberg subscription, the Bloomberg terminal costs $20,000 plus. Now, I'm not saying for $6.99 per month, you're going to get the same level of sophistication that you would get with a Bloomberg terminal subscription. But at the same time, this is something I've been really working on. I know my hair is crazy. I apologize. My hair is getting long. I need a haircut. It's Sunday, but on my days off, right, like on Sunday, I have been working on this. And so if you guys want to support the channel and you want access to these tools, I'm actually going to log in and show you how these tools work here. I just want to kind of show you this as well. So, there's basically the tools we're using, and I'll show you the difference. We have the free daily investment advice. You get access to the YouTube channel videos, obviously. You get access to basically everything in terms of the education center and all that. So you get access to, like down here, you'll see that we have an investment academy where you can come over and learn basically anything you want in terms of information, stock market, whatever it is, like sector rotation. It goes over all these different things in the market. We also have tools like we have our free behavioral bias assessment that is 100% free, always will be. This is yours, right? So when we're talking about things to help you as an investor, this is what I have developed for you. Financial calculators. Come on over here if you want to run some financial calculations. We also have our options intelligence tool you can use totally free. And so really, like, we also have our newsletter you can check out if you're interested. But the point is, if we're looking at the free tools versus the paid tools are going to be a lot more sophisticated. And for the price that you're getting, $6.99 per month, this is accessible for anybody. So you come on over here, $6.99 per month. There's nothing else. Like, this is it, okay? And you pay this per month. You can cancel anytime. There's no contracts, anything, right? So there it is. Now, if you want to look at the specific tools that you will have when you sign up, you can look at the AI Investment Committee. So this is actually, I think, our coolest one. I spent a lot of time developing this, and I had to basically fine-tune everything because it was not working properly at all in the beginning. And I think I've got it down, though. And so basically what I've created is the ability to get advice from AI versions of Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, Peter Lynch, Charlie Munger. You're basically getting their personality, and you're getting it on any topic you want. You can type in anything. It'll generate literally a response from what would be, Charlie Munger, Ray Dalio, Warren Buffett, whoever it is, right? And there's actually 6 total on this committee. So you'll find out who the other 3 are when you sign up. But so AI Investment Committee, I think that's one of our coolest features. Our REIT Research Center. Now, if you're specifically focused on real estate, you want to find investments in real estate, you can find all kinds of real estate investment trusts and scan down everything you're looking for with this tool. And you can basically just pinpoint those real estate investment opportunities you're looking for. And you can do so very quickly. So it saves a lot of time for those of you guys interested in real estate investment trust. Then we have bonds, right? I'm still working on this one. I'm trying to fine tune this one. But this one is, you can find bond ETFs. You can search for specific categories like corporate bonds, municipal bonds, and all that kind of stuff. I think we've got a pretty good setup here for the bond research. But I'm still working on some bugs and some fixes. So this one is still in development, but it is a good tool for you. The portfolio review, right? So think about this, right? If you have a portfolio review, how much does that cost from a financial planner, somebody else out there, a professional? Now, obviously, if you need to consult with a professional financial advisor, I'm not saying don't do that. But at the same time, think about what you are looking at in terms of that. And how much that costs versus if you could get a plan generated for you from not only our AI Investment Committee, those individuals I talked about here, the famous investors, but we also have a specific financial advisor that can allocate ETFs and weightings for you via this portfolio review process. And we also have a financial planner who can develop, and a tax planner as well, on daily investment advice. Everything is in the platform here for you. Then we have unlimited stock research, right? So we're talking about finding any kind of stocks. You can find 50 stocks over the weekend if you're interested. If you want to buy 50 different companies, fractional shares of each company, and you want to do research on those companies, you can do so here with Daily Investment Advice. So it really is cool. I think it's a great thing that I have built here. It has been a one-man operation, but I've been building this for you guys. So if you do want to support the channel, now we also have the channel memberships, which are specifically on YouTube. That's also $6.99 per month. So these are separate, but this one is an additional way. If you're interested in these types of tools, check it out. The link is below. So mutual fund checker, you can check specifically for mutual funds. We have actually that tool specifically for mutual funds to locate those opportunities, and you can find specific tickers, kind of like the REIT Research Center, right? Same thing. Mutual fund checker, same thing. You're narrowing down those opportunities. You're finding those opportunities, and that would normally take hours. Now you can narrow it down within minutes, and it saves you a ton of time to find those investment opportunities. Let's see here, the portfolio review. And then we have all the tax, like I mentioned, the tax planning. We have the Social Security information, all the Medicare, all that kind of stuff. Taxes, when it comes to financial planning, creating a budget, going over your net worth, all that stuff is included in your subscription as well. So these are some of the tools that we have. Now I want to come on actually over and log in. I do have a pro subscription myself here. So what I'm going to do is try to log in. All you do, you create an account. Once you sign up, and then if you have any issues, you can reach out to me personally. But this is it. So now you get access to all the tools. I'll show you real quick just how a couple of them work. The REIT one, for example, if you want to narrow down REITs, you can type in a minimum yield, for example, if you're looking for like 2 or 3%. And then you have the maximum yield of, let's say, 5%. And let's say that's all I care about. So I just want to run based upon REITs that have a 3 to 5% yield. I'm going to run this, and it's going to give me the information I'm looking for. Now you have to wait for it to load, but it's doing the research for you as of right now. So specifically for REITs, and then I'll go over the mutual fund one, and I'll show you how that works. Pretty similar process, but it's going to narrow this down. What would normally take hours, like I said, will take minutes, and you can get reports specifically on these REITs that you're pinpointing as well, so that you can basically speed up the process of research instead of, and maybe you enjoy stock research, but this will still help you save a lot of time so you can research more and you can find information faster, right? So wait for it to generate. It should generate, and then we will come back to this. Let's see how much battery I have left. 9. Okay, so I'm not going to make this super long. I just want to go over the platform because this is $6.99 right now. It won't be $6.99 in the future, most likely, because as I generate more subscriptions at this level and interest grows in Daily Investment Advice, supply and demand, right? There's only a certain number of a certain amount of bandwidth and compute that I can handle with this website. It's very intensive, and yes, the cloud is there and everything, but still, the costs do go up as I onboard more people, right? So when it comes to Simon Property Group, and all these, so it just generated 8 REITs with this criteria. So you can verify this information, but if you look at Simon Property 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you can actually analyze again and get a deeper dive on specifically those REITs. So right there, you have an entire portfolio of REITs with yields between 3 to 5%. And then what you can do is generate another institutional grade analysis on, say, Simon Property Group, and it will generate that analysis for you. Give it a few minutes, not even, and we should be able to get that generated. But like I said, all these tools that you see on the left-hand side while this is generating, that you see over here in the shadow, that is what you're getting access to. Not just the free tools, but also the paid tools included in this subscription. So now we have you can go look over everything. An entire analysis is generated for you right in front of your face on this REIT. You can take this for all 8 REITs. You could create like an entire PDF of your portfolio in your bullish case and edit these things as needed if you wanted to, and create your own research reports, right? Or, you can take this information really wherever you want. If you're an analyst on Wall Street, you're trying to analyze data, you're trying to find these companies quickly, this can help you. Now, fund analytics, same thing, mutual fund, right? You want to find a specific mutual fund with an expense ratio of between, no more than 1%. In fact, let's just say narrow it down from 0 to 1%. And I want to find the total assets under management. I want to have a fund that has at least 100 billion assets under management. And I'm looking for a 10% return. So let's see if I can get a 10% and then maximum return. I'm not super aggressive. I want to get 10 to 20%. So let's see what comes up here with these mutual funds. So with this now, it's going to analyze everything. It's going to do its work, its magic, and it's going to come up with some solutions for us here in just a minute, just like the real estate investment tool. And all of this, guys, once again, these are just two of the features. You see all these features on the left-hand screen here. Just one, right? Just two, three, four. Then you have market news. That's free. You also have, let's see here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pro features. And we're developing more pro features to make it even more valuable for you. That's why the price also might go up in the future. So I can't guarantee that it's going to stay at $6.99 forever, but we are at $6.99 right now. So if you're interested in signing up, I would definitely check out the link in the description. I think you will definitely enjoy what you see. I think you're going to enjoy what you get access to for that price. And there's no contracts. There's no if, ands, or buts. Like if you want to cancel, you cancel anytime, and that's it. Like there's nothing else to say. And ultimately, here's another example, right? So 5 this time. We just generated 8 REITs in the last one. Now we want to build a mutual fund portfolio. We're going to generate 5 mutual funds that fit this specific criteria: total assets under management, the expense ratio, it has that there. And then it also has the net asset value currently, the year-to-date return. And then you can also, once again, analyze, let's say VGTSX. We would have analyzed this one. Take that ticker symbol, and you can analyze the Vanguard Total International Stock Index Fund. Once again, guys, this is a huge time saver. You might be somebody on Wall Street. You might be somebody who is looking to analyze vast amounts of data in part of your profession. You might want to look for an edge. This can give you that edge. Look at the information you're able to generate quickly. Instead of scouring the internet trying to find this article, or even using ChatGPT where it's kind of in that just weird text-based format. It's not clean. It's not organized. You're just having a chat. It can be very easy to get disorganized, and but this is all verified information. You can research this. I've tested this to make sure the information is verified and accurate, to make sure that you're getting the highest quality insights. And you can literally take all this information, all this knowledge, and it will speed up your development. And you can even put this summary into ChatGPT if you want, and then take all this information and have it summarize it again, right? So once again, a huge time saver, no matter what type of investor you are. Now, I do want to show you one more tool before we end here, all right? So just another tool to give you an idea. This is the one that I like the most, right? So our investment committee. Where's our investment committee? I think this is it. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play around with it, and I'm going to say I want a portfolio of nothing but Bitcoin and other speculative cryptocurrencies. All right, so that's what our portfolio. Is this a good idea for a portfolio? If this is all that I am invested in. So Howard Marks, Charlie Munger, Peter Lynch, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio. I'm actually going to be adding one more. I had 6 on there. I think I took one off. I mentioned 6 in the beginning. There's 5 right now. But this is how it works, right? You can also upload a PDF of your statement if you want. You can upload your portfolio statement. Once again, this is just tool 3 of 12. So when you sign up, you're going to see the full access of tools you get access to. And there's no catch. Like if you don't like it, you're only out $7. What is that? A cup of coffee? There's no trial. There's nothing like that. But see if you like it, guys. See if you like it. I mean, that's what I would tell you, because it's a $7 investment that could pay dividends in terms of the time you save, in terms of the ability for you to find all this information and potentially make better investment returns because of it, right? Now here it is. So strong avoid, strong unfavorable, right? It goes over all the details. It goes over all the key concerns. And I love also how it's like the personality too. If you look at the personality, if you read these, the way I've trained this is to ensure that it basically goes based upon the personalities of the actual investors themselves, right? Ray Dalio is cautious. He's avoiding it. He gives all these bad scores. Peter Lynch, strongly unfavorable. Charlie Munger, now this has got to be my favorite. A high-risk strategy that lacks the stability of strong business fundamentals. My analysis relies heavily on the balance or the absence of critical financial metrics such as revenue growth, profit targets, and effective management assessments, which would typically guide informed investment decisions. Now, this guy hated cryptocurrencies, right? So this is why. So he's basically, now he rates it the worst, I think, which is funny. And that's what I've also tried to reinforce in this, is like make it so that like he hates crypto. So he's rating everything bad, right? So the situation clearly falls into the realm of stupidity if considering a portfolio entirely comprised of highly speculative assets. I love it. That's something he would say too. Um, as quoted, it is remarkable how much long-term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid. So anyway, and then you have Howard Marks. He rates it a little bit higher. And then, so strong avoid, though, the overall consensus. This is what you're getting access to. So you can type in any investment idea, anything you want, get the tools, get the resources, get everything you need. And you're literally just getting all this data and information in front of your face for you to do whatever you want with. And it's clean, it's organized, it's all here right in front of you. You can do all the research on this platform and it's there for you, right? So this is my little 15-minute spiel. I guess you could say my elevator pitch. I think those are supposed to be 45 seconds, but my 15-minute elevator pitch on why you should consider signing up for Daily Investment Advice Pro. Like I said, guys, there's no contracts, and you also get some bonuses when you sign up. But $6.99 per month, right? I mean, look, guys, you're not out a lot. I have put a lot of work in this. It is a great way to support the channel if you're interested. And also the channel memberships as well. That is different, but check those out if you're interested. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Hope you all are doing well, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.